Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Today I just want to do like a market watch, kind of a market talk video where we look at what's happened in the market the past couple of days. Basically what I've been doing in Ultimate Team and some market trends that have been going on. Today when I record this, it's going to be Sunday, and Sunday means the end of the weekend league, the last of the weekend league sell-off. And usually the cheapest times for weekend league sell-off are actually they're actually on Saturday night, is how it has been in recent weeks. And the market really has not dropped that much today. It did a little bit in spurts here, but as you can see, it's been around 70 to 71 points all day, and it's still pretty high. So there's a lot of things that could be going into this, with people doing SBCs that are out for new icons, as well as just, you know, trying to enjoy this game as much as they can by playing the weekend league, which is the first time in like 3 weeks where we haven't had an extension with servers going down or anything like that. So that has been kind of nice. Although the extra day for weekend league is nice, we get back to our normal routine in regards to what's going on with the market. So yeah, it looks like some of the stuff is still kind of chilling around the same values. A lot of stuff is still kind of high, honestly. A lot of stuff has risen this weekend since we didn't get a promo. And yeah, that affected the market in a lot of ways. But I didn't ever talk about my Thursday flips. It was a pretty solid Thursday flipping session for me, and it actually lasted into Friday too. I wasn't in a hurry to sell my items because I wasn't sure if there was a promo coming, and there was not a promo that came out. So this week we're going to see a lot of Champions League stuff, I believe. So stay tuned for tomorrow's market outlook video, which goes up on Mondays every week on this channel. We're going to be talking about what we could see Champions League wise through the next week, with the Champions League games being the biggest. It's going to be Champions League all week. That's going to be the biggest focus of the week, and that's going to start literally when the weekend league ends, and it's already starting now. So these Handanoviches bought for under 100,000 coins. Sancho's flipped for about 30k profit each. This Royce I bought at 530. Sold some Hamshicks that I got at 140. Coutron was a big one for me. I got all of these. I don't know why I can't see his face, so the dynamic image, but I got all of these at 265 or less, and I got one of them at 245, and at one point this weekend he went up to 330,000 coins on Xbox because he got so rare. Alexandros I bought around 125. These Jovic cards, I sold a few of them pretty high up, not many of them. There's another one at the end here. I went all in on Foden. I got a bunch of them for low 200s, and I sold a lot of them for like 230 to 235. Some of them I had to sell for less as the weekend league kind of came to an end. Lala was a good pickup, got him for 145 each. These Sterlings I bought at 130, sold at 157. This Lingard I shouldn't have sold, but I sold because he was into the Player of the Month Rashford hype. Got him for 175, sold for 227, and then all these Carvajals are basically lazy buyers. He's an 83,000 coin card right now. And then all of these Rashfords I sold for like 140 to 145 before his SBC came out. So that was really nice. A couple gold cards, obviously just trying to sell here. And then I have a few cards that I am not really worried about selling. I've got these Aubameyangs here on the transfer list at 400k a piece. Because winter upgrades are going to be coming soon. This is a card that's out of packs that was panic sold this weekend because of the new Rashford card. And I know it's a great card, and it's going to get an upgrade. This card's going to go to an 89 rated, so that's something to watch. That's why I have it on the transfer list. One thing you will not see on my transfer list, as I can finally clear it now, clear all the sold items, that feels good. You do not see many UCL lives, and that is also the case in my club. They're not hiding in here either. I do not have many UCL lives. I have a couple. I've had this Aurier for a while, but I have a Renato Sanchez, a couple of those, and that's honestly about it, because a lot of them have increased so much over the past couple of days. They're kind of like the talk of the town right now. I got my Renato Sanchez at I think like 180 or 175. 170, even better. But he's already up to 200k. We can head over to Footbin to check these out. A lot of people have invested in these cards already, so they're too over invested for me right now. And honestly, if you have any of these cards, some of them I think are big time sells. At least at the moment, Davinson Sanchez is 337k. This card was 265. It's hard to see, but he was 265 just a couple weeks ago, and even in here where it says he was 300, he was actually down in the 270s at some certain points. So there was a lot of these cards have risen a lot because they've been invested in for upcoming games. You see Lingard there is at 231. We're going to talk about this more tomorrow in the market outlook video, but the games that are happening this week, you have Dortmund versus Tottenham, you have Real Madrid playing Ajax, you have PSG playing Manchester United, and you have Roma playing against Porto. So the games that happen this week, those cards have gone up the most. So we're going to talk about some possible investing opportunities in players that have not gone up all the way just yet, and maybe players that still have some room to rise. And some of these players have dropped off a lot, like Kondogbia, because of his nation change. So we'll talk about some of that stuff too, but I don't think these are good investments anymore. I think they are too inflated. I think they're over invested in right now as we speak. Will they get hyped up during the game? Yes. But you're playing with fire there because one team scores a goal, the other one's going to get panic sold because it's all based on the team performance, not that individual player, it's really cool. But it makes for some interesting implications with these cards in game. I want to talk about headliners as well. They definitely rebounded out of packs. I don't think there's any of them that didn't rebound except for the over-investing in Ziyech and Pablo Sarabia, and as well with Sommer. Those cards didn't move much, but people were buying them because they were cheap. And I think they're just a little bit too over-invested in. Basically everything else went up. Pogba went up a lot today because he scored 2 goals. He is a potential team of the week favorite. You see he went from 1.7, now he's up to 2 mil. So that's interesting. But a lot of these cards are still just kind of chilling about 10 to 15% above what they were in packs. Rashford went up a lot, and I kind of missed the boat here. He was 500,000 coins when the SBC came out, even under that, and now he's back up at 600 because of that SBC being pretty expensive. We'll check that out right now as well. People are doing this SBC, 505k, which isn't bad. It's not honestly that bad for the SBC. And has he gotten a dynamic image in game? That's one question I would want to look at and see. He got the dynamic image. There it is. Not bad. Obviously, we had the Torres SBC and the Hamsik SBC this week. So that's one thing I do want to talk about. The prices of high-rated golds we're going to see here on Footbin right now. They are just insanely high because there are so many icon SBCs and so many different things that are requiring these cards. They're just maintaining incredibly inflated prices. And right now, EA is doing a spectacular job of sucking coins off the market. With the Headliners promotion, they had a team in packs, but not many packs are being opened. You could tell by the lightning rounds not selling out. And then they keep dropping SBCs as well because they have to meet the number of packs they put out. They know that's coins onto the game, so they have to put SBCs out as well to kind of monitor the market. But since there are so many SBCs out, and there's going to be SBCs out for a long time because of these icons being coming out so regularly, they kind of have to put them out regularly because there's so many of them. These high-rated gold cards, they're going to stay high. Hopefully we can catch a breather with some of these cards because, I'm over here. I want to do an icon SBC. I want to do Baresi. I want to do Nakata because I want to get those cheaper players in the club for a future icon SBC, but I only have 7 days remaining on Baresi, and I have 1 squad completed. That's the 84 rated, so I'm going to have to try to chip away at these squads. I do have some high rateds in the club, so that's going to help with that, but I was saving some of those high rateds for possibly a bigger icon, so we're going to have to watch out on that. And then basically all you guys, right now I think staying liquid is a very good thing to do. The market is going up, but Champions League this week is going to make some things interesting. I do think they're going to put another team out in packs this weekend, maybe. And we can talk about that a little bit tomorrow as well with the market outlook. There's an event that's going on in Foot Mobile right now that's called Carney Ball. It's never been an Ultimate Team before, but the pack code has been added to the database. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on as well. If they do release that new promo, which it's going on right now in Foot Mobile. So if that promo comes out here in the next week, we're going to have to take a big time look at that and try to decipher what that could mean for Ultimate Team as well. So If you have any of these blue UCL cards, I'm not sure if they're going to get supplied during this next round of UCL content that we're going to be getting this week, but it is a possibility. So if you're scared, you think they're going to re-release the UCL rare cards into any type of SBC that would make them tradable, that is very likely. You could sell off your cards if you really think they're going to do that. But a lot of people are back to trading with these cards because they're rare and because they're realizing that they fluctuate a lot. And I think you're starting to see some of that because the market seems to be on its way, kind of headed down. You know, throughout the year, we have everything kind of builds up until Team of the Year, and then after Team of the Year, in years past at least, the market has just started to trickle downwards and kind of lose momentum into the end of the year for FIFA Ultimate Team. I feel like we're starting to kind of see that now, especially with some of the higher rated prices on icons. Kind of just stick down there, and people are kind of getting, you know, they're just kind of getting over the game of FIFA. But EA is doing a great job this year of keeping the content coming, and keeping the content flowing. So I think that the dropping of the market won't be as significant right away as it was in years past. In years past, you'd see the market fall off pretty quickly as people left the game and went to go play other games. I know that Apex Legends game is out right now. It could be pulling a few people away from Ultimate Team, but regardless, Ultimate Team still seems to be pretty popular. A lot of people are playing it, and that's good for us who want to make coins, because that means there's users on the game. Now, if the market does start to dip, and it seems like a lot of people are quitting the game, we're going to have to, you know, evaluate that and kind of take note of the market and how to make coins in a market that is just dropping overall as a whole. That can be kind of hard to do, especially when not a lot of people are buying things, because there's not a lot of people that are religiously playing the game like they did for the most of the earlier part of the year. But yeah, these UCL live cards are going to be something to watch throughout the week, because they're going to get upgraded this week based on whatever team wins in that first leg of the knockout stage. And obviously, that's a fresh Nacho Fernandez right there. I might have to buy that. I might have to buy that. He's already up like 30,000 coins, but what's the next fresh one? 185. I might have to look into that card here in a second, because that is a very, very cheap, fresh Nacho Fernandez up on the market. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We just talked about some stuff on the market, nothing too fancy. We'll be back at it tomorrow with a market outlook video for this entire week. We'll look in depth at some possible UCL Champions League content that they have talked about, that they have tweeted about. And we will also look at some possible promos that could be coming at the end of this week. Maybe a new promo. Maybe that Carnivore promo will come out. But also, winter upgrades should be soon as well. So we're going to start talking about those things a little bit more often. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, smash a thumbs up on it. And of course, comment down below what you think. If you have any comments, I'd like to start a conversation. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's been Nate, the Foot Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.